Welcome back to the channel. You're with the Walking Cruiser, and today I am on MSC World Europa on a 7-day Western Mediterranean cruise. In this video, I will give you a complete guide to MSC World Europa, a full ship tour, show the spaces inside and out. I'll review main dining, plus the specialty restaurants on board. I'll cover entertainment, what was good and maybe not so good, a sweet tour, and maybe a few surprises along the way. And at the end, I'll give my final thoughts. This is actually our second time on this cruise. We enjoyed it so much, we did it twice. We're going to start outside for this one at the shiny new MSC terminal in Barcelona. This terminal opened in February 2025. It's spacious, very modern design. We didn't have to wait at all to board, but if you did, it looks pretty comfortable. There are some great sustainability features that went into the design, like rainwater collection and solar panels. Interestingly, Royal Caribbean are building the terminal that's in construction on the site next door. I think it's a great sign that Barcelona are investing in the cruise port. Inside now, and we'll have a look at Deck 6. This triple height open space is called the World Galleria. The decoration is very elegant, very flashy, very MSC. A lot of waves and curves in the design, which I think looks great. An LED screen on the ceiling, which often had a sea life theme. And on Deck 6 is the Dolce Vita Bar. This is a Latin theme for always busy. It hosted quizzes, dance lessons, live bands, and dancing. A really lively spot. Here's one of the many dance lessons happening throughout the ship. At the front of Deck 6 is the entrance to the World Theatre, the largest of the venues for production shows. We'll cover the others later. This theatre is large, but maybe not for the size of the ship, as MSC World Europa can hold over 6,000 passengers. It does fill up, and therefore you do need to book your place on the day or one day before as possible. It does fill up, but they repeat the shows throughout the cruise, so everybody should in theory get a chance. One show was the Amelia show, which dramatized Amelia Earhart's pioneering flights. It wasn't a history lesson, don't worry, but a showcase of some great acrobatics and performances. And these daredevil motorbikers in a cage, which was dazzling to watch. A lot went into this production, and it was worth going for sure. This is a great little venue, simply named Pizza and Burger. It serves, well, pizza and burgers. But there's more. Main point being it's open all the time. Perfect for after the late night entertainment or in between buffet opening hours. The pizza is by the slice ready, or you can order a whole pizza. I need to say that MSC pizza is the best pizza I've had on any cruise line. If you disagree, let me know in the comments. There's a drink station, but be aware you need a drinks package to have these or pay by the glass. including the water, which I'll explain later. The burgers are over here, as well as hot dogs, fries, a limited selection of desserts, even chicken wings, burgers, cheeseburgers, and some salads too. A big seating area with some window seats, and some fun details like the video games and photo spots. It forms part of the Lunapark entertainment area, and we'll head across the way to the Lunapark Arena. This is a multi-purpose space. Some retractable seating, a stage, a screen, a bar there in the back, and an open space. So here they can do fitness classes, games, but also performance shows, and they do these interactive performance shows. This is called Ibiza Symphonica, a dance performance, and the audience is encouraged to join in. I don't think it got the audience interaction they were aiming for, but it's definitely something different to do on board, and there were a few different themes, not just Ibiza. This venue is also well suited as a nightclub, and occasionally there was a DJ here, if not in the Panorama Lounge, which we'll come to later. But still on Deck 6, we have the Philippe Chocolat and Cafe. This is a partnership between MSC and Philippe Mori. So it's more like a shop where you can buy the chocolates to try or to take home. The chocolate sculptures are phenomenal. And you can watch the chocolatiers at work making the chocolates. There's also a cafe with drinks for purchase. No drinks package will cover anything here. It's totally separate. Some very tempting macarons and other treats. But since this cruise stops in France, I wasn't that tempted. Really nice gift ideas, actually. We're past Halloween now. Maybe they couldn't bring themselves to take this guy down yet. At the back of Deck 6 now, this is where you'll find 3 of the main dining rooms. There are actually 5 main dining rooms on board. Which one you end up going to will be printed on your cruise card, and this will depend on whether you have set dining, anytime dining, or are in a suite. We have hexagonal and hexagon here on the left and right. These mean the same thing, and the design is hexagonal to match. These are for diners with set dining times, and they're really large spaces. And at the end is Bubbles Restaurant, which is a mix of my time dining and designated seating times. Down on Deck 5 is La Foglia, which also is for designated seating times for dinner. The ceiling fills a little lower down here, but the decor is elegant, and there are great porthole views. The fifth main dining room is Les Dunes, which is for those staying in suites. This is not yacht club to make the distinction, but suite class in the main part of the ship. A section of Les Dunes is outside facing the World Galleria, so if there is entertainment going on there, you will hear it. The rest is inside. It's elegant, dark, I would say simple decor. Wherever you are in the 5 main dining venues, the menu is the same. For food in the main dining, here's the thing I found with MSC is that it's hit or miss. The salmon appetizer was not bad at all and a good size for a starter, but this lamb shoulder main dish was not good at all in the way the lamb was cooked, with some sort of uninspiring sides. And then, the very next day, this lamb was excellent. And presentation with the sides, this stuffed grilled tomato was really good. So you just never know with the main dining. Dessert selection was pretty good. I thought I'd try the baklava, which I normally love, but this was just okay. Now on Deck 7, there are many more venues all along here. The Masters of the Sea is an English-style pub with many draft beers and actually a brewery featuring 3 craft beers. Brewed under the Oceanic brand from Baladin Brewery in partnership with MSC. As well as plenty of seating, this bar also shows live sports and has a wide range of beers on offer on draft and bottles. The walls are covered in memorabilia, mostly English themed, and there's a spiral staircase in the middle that connects with a separate venue upstairs. Most of the mainstream beers are covered, but you also have the onboard Oceanic craft beers on draft. And live music every evening. This entertainer definitely added to the pub atmosphere. Up the staircase, or with its own entrance on Deck 8, is the Gin Project. These menus sort of blend into each other, but the menus are different, the servers are different, and the menu here is all things gin. A really vast selection of gin and suggestions to pair them with. Some great booths to sit and still enjoy the entertainment downstairs. This is where the layout gets a bit higgledy-piggledy. This angled corridor on Deck 8 is the way to move forward or back on Deck 8. But it is pleasant. First, the story behind the Oceanic Craft Brewery and some historical timeline about beer making. Like a miniature museum, then it turns to tea. Some artifacts and the history of tea production, the proliferation of tea as a drink around the world. Also very much a museum dedicated to tea. But it leads you to a venue dedicated to tea, the Raj Polo Tea House. I think this might be one of the best kept secrets on board because it was always quiet. The decor is calming. The design is India from colonial times with dark wood accent and polo memorabilia. There's even an outdoor lanai seating area. There's complimentary cookies and tarts, but the tea on the menu is all charged to your onboard account. If you have the Easy Plus drinks package, any drink up to €9, you would not be charged extra, so you can sample all the different blends and read the stories behind them. Other than live piano music, you're guaranteed a bit of refuge from all the other excitement on board. Heading further aft on Deck 8 is the Fizz Champagne Bar, another venue that was fairly quiet most of the time, and I think a very underused space. It's very classy, but I think it's quiet because all the drinks, champagne, cava, and other sparkling wines are all priced well above the €14 threshold of the highest drinks package you can get, the Premium Extra package. There's an outside patio and great views from inside. I think MSC should repurpose this space actually to make it more inclusive and help ease the other more popular spots. Directly across from Fizz is the Elixir Cocktail Bar. It's got a very dark, moody interior, enormous plush seating, and the speciality here is mixology, so an inventive cocktail menu. It's got all of the ingredients on show, and you can sit at the bar if you want to watch your cocktail being made. I liked this bar and came often to try something new each time. It was never too busy, but busy enough to create a cool atmosphere. And there was a DJ in the evenings. Like Fizz, I think it wasn't busy because all of the cocktails exceeded that €14 threshold, but only by a couple of euros. I think it lived up to the theme. The menu had all sorts of creations to suit every taste, and the presentation was usually something different. One was this, served in a two-piece flamingo stemware, which I have never seen, and every cocktail had something unusual like jelly or foam. Also, these smoke bubbles were super fun. If it's nice enough outside, there's an outdoor terrace. Definitely a bonus on this ship. So many outdoor areas at the restaurants and bars. This terrace extends to the Garden Kitchen restaurant, which we'll come to next. Chef's Garden Kitchen is one of the specialty restaurants on board. To dine here, there is a cover charge, so not included in your cruise fare. The concept of this restaurant is centered around the Swedish chef Niklas Ekstedt, who designed the menu in partnership with MSC. It's an open kitchen, and surrounding the tables are various herbs and greens grown on board using hydroponic farming techniques, which feature in the dishes. There's some labels here to show you what's growing. No harm in browsing before dinner. The restaurant ambiance is very bright, pared back like Swedish design is, using natural materials and neutral colors. The menu highlights the microgreens grown here and used in the dishes, and the story of Niklas Ekstedt, who still runs a Michelin-starred restaurant in Sweden. Yes, there is a cover charge to dine here. You can save by purchasing a dining package before your cruise. The menu is different, imaginative, but I do think you shouldn't mess too much with a good thing. Like this poached lobster with heirloom tomatoes and pickled grapes, it would have been fine but for being doused in infused tomato water which totally washed out the flavor of the lobster. The butter poached black cod with horseradish and cream potato, this was a good way to showcase the cod. I wanted to try the Wagyu steak. Again, I think you shouldn't mess too much with a good thing. The steak was great, but paired with such strong flavors as aubergine and Brussels sprouts, well, that let it down for me. Dessert, I don't mind a bit of flavor combination. On this, chocolate mousse paired with raspberry, and the almond cake with rhubarb and birch ice cream were light and satisfying. I'll show you the spa now. All the way forward on Deck 8, the Aurea Spa is the place for pampering and relaxation. I get the impression that this spa design was important when designing the whole ship. It's got lots of features, and I'll show you around. This is the reception area. Off reception is also a shop selling the products used. This is the hair salon, and in the back, a nail salon. The treatment rooms used for massage and other treatments. Couples massages available just by opening up these rooms, or they can be private. And this spa has a thermal area, quite a big thermal area with this large whirlpool and relaxation area. Two saunas, traditional Finnish sauna and a milder one, both with sea views. Two different steam rooms. And that's not all. More rooms offering warm and cold stimulation to journey through. Various showers and a Himalayan salt room. Just outside the spa is the Zest Juice Bar, with fresh juices, smoothies, protein shakes. Lots of nutritious options for an additional charge, although these are covered under a beverage package if you have one. There's even cocktails here, although I wasn't keen to try those. Some more specialty restaurants down on Deck 7, including Kaito, Teppanyaki, and Sushi. We'll start by looking at the dedicated Teppanyaki space. The concept is seating around an open cooking space where the chef cooks for everyone and provides a bit of a show at the same time. We didn't come here this cruise because we tried it on our 2023 cruise and it was top-notch, so I do recommend it. But this time we wanted to try the sushi side of things. The menu can be a fixed price tasting menu for €39, or you can order separate items a la carte. The chef's selection, sushi and sashimi, all freshly prepared and very good. Maybe not the best sushi I've had at sea, but still very good and nicely presented. And the beef teriyaki, very tasty, and all in all, extremely good value for the price in my opinion. Next door on Deck 7 is Butcher's Cut. This is MSC's signature steakhouse. Also a cover charge to dine here. You have an open kitchen, a limited seating area, and it is popular, so I would say advanced booking is needed for this one. There are lots of great options on the menu, but there is still an effort to upsell further with some special cuts, T-bone and Wagyu. The cover charge is €55 per person, which includes a starter, steak, or other main course, sauces, one side, and dessert, with additional charges for additional items. I went with crab cakes, which were perfectly prepared with a Cajun sauce. The lobster bisque, which had good flavor and a few good bits of lobster in there. Then, we went for a special main, one of the upsell items for two people to share, the tomahawk steak. Really glad we went for this because it was excellent and more than enough for two. I'm partial to a chocolate lava cake, so glad to see this on the dessert selection. It was a good dessert and a great meal overall. Also on Deck 7 is Hola Tacos at Cantina. This is another specialty restaurant, but not fine dining by any stretch, so the cover charge is the lowest of all the restaurants on board. But it is all you can eat. No restrictions on how many of each section. There's the usual Mexican favorites, tacos, quesadillas, and enchiladas. The tacos can be customized with different tortillas, whether you like soft or crunchy. And I like the sound of muddle your own guacamole. We didn't dine here this time, as we tried it in 2023. I recommend it for all the Mexican food fans out there. I'm just not one of them. It's a bright, cheery place, and the bar is standalone if you just fancy a frozen margarita. Nachos on display here just outside to tempt you in. The cover charge for the all-you-can-eat is €23, or you can just purchase items a la carte. Next door to Hola Tacos on Deck 7 is the MSC Shop. Here you'll find all the MSC branded merchandise, as well as under-branded products from MSC's numerous partnerships like Lego. The ship model, which is a nice model actually, like a pewter on a wooden block. All prices are free from additional sales taxes, as these shops are only open when at sea, not while in port in any country. Lots of little trinkets and a decent selection of clothing at reasonable prices. If you've sailed with MSC before and are in their loyalty program, you can get an additional discount of 10 or 15% depending on your tier. Also on sale is the MSC Signature Home Fragrance in a reed diffuser, and it's really nice actually. I wouldn't mind having this at home. Next is the Hub Photo and Digital, where you can purchase from the professional photos you may have taken on board. There are photo packages available and lots of opportunities to have professional photos taken all over the ship, coming and going from port, and really it's a constant stream of photographers all around the ship in the evening. This is the place to view and select the ones you want to buy and keep. The casino on board is towards the back of the ship on Deck 7, and it's the main thoroughfare, so you have to pass through towards the Panorama Lounge. But looking inside the casino itself, it has your usual selection of slot machines and table games. World Europa is a relatively new ship from 2022, so the slot machines are all modern. The bar is in the center of the thoroughfare, so a busy spot. Some of the table games are digital without a casino dealer. Now, the casino is a smoking one. The area flanking the thoroughfare is a dedicated non-smoking area, but let's be honest, smoke doesn't work like that. You could avoid it, I guess, by using the outside promenade on Deck 7 to bypass the casino, but that isn't always practical. It wasn't that bad really, just something to be aware of. And the casino is only open while at sea as well. MSC has a casino incentive program and you can earn free cruises with them, but you have to get all your points in a single cruise, not over the course of a year. So we've passed through the casino and are at the very back of Deck 7 at the Panorama Lounge. I really like this space for a few reasons, in both daytime and in the evening. There's some group seating areas back here, and a pool table, a very long bar, on this very bright and open space. Here in port in the daytime, you can have panoramic views through the floor-to-ceiling windows. Just a quiet escape in the daytime if you wanted to come in here, enjoy the view, or admire the vastness of this space. Then at night, it's the hot spot for entertainment, with production shows like this one with singing, a live band, and aerial performers. On parties like the silent disco, and DJ parties themed around a music style. The MSC's signature party is the White Party, and this gets great participation. Everyone wears white, and the entertainment team never stop dancing, keeping everyone on the floor. MSC is a good cruise line if you like dance parties, and they usually carry on past midnight. We're up one level now on Deck 8 at the back of the ship, the World Promenade. This open-air space leading to the back, lined with shops and cafes. There's a bar at the very back, and one of the specialty restaurants is out here. Some balcony cabins face this way, and at the very back you can see the twisty slide. That's the Venom Drop, which finishes on this level. This is the Coffee Emporium, an extremely pleasant coffee shop that became part of our daily life on board. Almost like with the tea and beer inside, the appreciation of coffee itself is on offer, as well as a full range of barista coffee drinks, specialty teas, and even cocktails. There's a selection of nice patisserie, tarts, and macarons, which come with an additional charge, but there are still croissants and the like that are included. The drinks here are additional as well, not included in your cruise fare, but are included in a beverage package. Like the tea and beer mini museums from earlier, there is a bit of a delve into coffee production. Nice cafe seating inside. If you have your coffee here, also the outside seating on the promenade is very nice. These are set up so you can sample the aromatic notes that might be accented in your coffee. Great coffee and great service here always. The Venom Drop is a dry slide that starts on deck 20 and finishes here on deck 8. There's no additional charge to try it. You just need to be over 8 years old and meet the height weight limits. It's not very fast, suitable for anyone I think, as long as you aren't claustrophobic. There's an open air entertainment space here at the back. Here's Do-Re-Mi, the adorable mascot. And here's one family event they did, a snow party with dancing under the snow, made by a couple of machines. It's a really good mix of family entertainment. Here's Sweet Temptations, a candy shop and ice cream parlor. They offer milkshakes of all different flavors and sundaes with a range of toppings. Also frozen yogurt. If you're enjoying this video, please give it a like and head over to my channel for more ship tours, reviews, and port guides. And why not subscribe to see where I go next? They've got M&Ms and pick and mix. Also crepes and waffles. Lots of choices for the toppings on the waffles. And a very large seating area styled in bright colors. An outside seating area as well. Now, everything at Sweet Temptations would be chargeable to your onboard account. Directly opposite is the Lanai Bar. This is a whiskey-themed bar. It's got an indoor-outdoor layout. Because it's open air, it does allow smoking. It even sells cigars. There's a TV for live sports, but this is in no way a sports bar. On the sister ship MSC World America, this venue is the All-Stars Sports Bar. The menu features lots of different whiskeys, and here's the cigar selection. La Pescaderia is a Mediterranean-style fish and seafood restaurant, another specialty restaurant on board, and also here on the World Promenade. There's indoor and outdoor seating. This restaurant really showcases fish. There's a set menu with specific fish included like sea bass, but then you have a special selection that you could choose and buy for the posted price. They'll weigh the fish or lobster and tell you the price to have it included in your meal. I like that everything's on display before you order. The decor is Mediterranean colors with nautical accents. We were eager to try it as we didn't get a chance on our first cruise. So, how was the food? This was the frito misto, mixed fried seafood, which was okay, not too heavy or greasy. The Greek salad may be a better option for the starter. King scallops served with the roe intact. Nice presentation. The main event, although this was extra, was this turbot I selected from the display. Fresh from the grill, and the sea bass as well. This was going to be plenty of fish. If you ask, the servers are happy to clean and debone the fish for you. Otherwise, you would just be served the whole fish. So having it prepared in front of you, I think, adds to the experience. There we go, expertly deboned and ready to dig in. The turbot was beautiful, succulent fish, more than enough for 2 people. And the sea bass, light and flaky. This is also a good portion for just 1 person. I wanted to try the baklava here in specialty dining, but it was the same as I had in main dining room, but just in a different shape. We'll now look around outside on the top decks. Deck 18 is the main pool deck and a good starting point. The main pool was large and deep and heated, so you could get a proper swim. Lots of sun loungers available. In front of the pool, there was a stage and a big screen. At the back of the pool were some food and beverage areas. Rive Gauche on the port side had poolside snacks. And on sea days, they put out a special pasta buffet. This is a great idea to help manage the demand on the main buffet on the busiest day. The food available here every day is burgers, pizza and the like, all included in your cruise fare. Rive Droite on the starboard side is the pool bar, but there's also very tempting gelato and sorbet, but it's not included in your cruise fare. At the very back of Deck 18 is another pool, the Zen Pool. It's a designated adults-only area, and this is meant to be the quiet area away from the music or entertainment going on at the main pool. There's actually 2 pools here, with a sun lounging area and the Zen Bar. And of course there is amazing wake views from back here. Up to deck 20, there is a water park on board with 3 water slides. And the Kaito Splash Park. Back on deck 18 is the indoor pool called the Botanic Garden Pool. Part of the roof is retractable for summer, but we have done both cruises in winter season, so haven't experienced this. But it is a warm space with a tropical feel spread over 2 floors. The heated pool and hot tubs are on deck 18, and the Botanic Garden Bar is upstairs on deck 19. At the very back of deck 18 is Il Mercato Buffet. There are 2 buffet restaurants on World Europa. A fairly big one upstairs on 19, but this is the larger one with longer opening hours. There's overflow seating here, a hand wash station, always a good idea at a buffet. Then a bar area and self-serve drink station. There's a large seating area with outside views. There is plenty of seating areas, even sitting outside is an option. Then the food selection is typical for a buffet, deli and salads. Pasta, carvery that should be right here. Oh, there it is. A carvery at most meal services. Desserts were okay. Cakes and tarts and jello. But have a look out for the cake selection. Amazing looking cakes, ready to slice, or actually too nice to slice. On this gigantic cake, I wish I had seen it in its original state. What a job to bake and assemble that. Above the buffets at the back of deck 20 is a family entertainment area, the MSC Sportplex. There's a seating area, some table games, and a bar called the Box Bar. And next to it, this open arena area which can be used for sports, but it's also the roller skating rink. MSC provides the skates and safety gear. Only these bumper cars are an additional charge. It was €5 to have a go, so not too bad. If you're going with the family, you'll want to look into the Fun Pass, which includes a lot of these extra activities. Another activity to highlight is the Formula Racer. Most MSC ships have these. It's a Formula 1 style race car simulator. It also has an additional charge, and next to it on deck 19 is the Hall of Games, which is exactly that, a mix of old and new arcade games, table games, and new virtual reality experiences. Then back upstairs to deck 20 to show you the MSC Gym. The equipment is by Techno Gym and pretty up to date. The gym is nicely laid out. It has a view overlooking the pool deck. And they do your usual wellness seminars and promotions here too. Okay, spoiler warning, if you do not want to know what's inside this British phone box, look away now. just an unassuming phone box, but at night it garners a little interest. Dialing the secret number at the right time will result in you being invited through an imaginary time warp. Normally off limits to passengers, we are led through to a 1920s speakeasy bar hidden away on an unknown deck. The detailing in here is really incredible. The staff are welcoming and attentive, and there is live jazz music and a vocalist. There is a special cocktail menu, some inventive cocktails, but note they are all charged outside of any beverage package. You need to be invited here or know who to ask for an invite. Leave me a comment if you want any help with that. Finally, I want to give you a room tour, 121A2, which is classed as a premium suite Aurea. This room can fit up to 6 people. There's 2 bunks in here with a small bit of storage. Then the main double bed, which can separate into twins. Bedside lighting and reading spotlights. The mattress was on the firm side, but very good for sleeping. There's 2 wardrobes, both with drawers and shelves and hanging space. The plug sockets are split European and North American, so if you're coming from the UK, do bring adapters. The sofa, which converts to a double bed, and on this side, the desk area with a lot on it. So we have the capsule coffee machine that only comes with the suites, a fridge with some minibar items. We were told these are complimentary, but if you get them refilled, there's a charge. An ice bucket, and 2 reusable water bottles if you want to use those. There's tea and coffee, no kettle, you would heat the water through the coffee maker. And this welcome gift from MSC, which you get if you book the Aurea experience. The safe is down here, generous enough to hold a laptop and in a good location in a drawer. A hairdryer in the drawer above. Pretty good TV opposite the bed with multiple language channels and bathrobes and slippers. Bathrobes and slippers are provided if you have booked the Aurea experience, which is good since you have access to the spa every day. You can get use out of those. This room is incredibly spacious. No coffee table, but there are nesting tables under the desk you can place here. The balcony, a spacious balcony with 2 chairs and footrests. I think you could fit a lounger, but just one and it's not provided. On a longer cruise, I might ask. And into the bathroom. This is a pretty good size with neutral beige color. Nice toiletries provided. Also in that MSC signature scent. And plenty of cubby space. Housekeeping was twice daily, and we never had any issues with housekeeping. So after combing through this amazing ship with so much to cover, I just want to share with you my final thoughts on MSC World Europa. Some great things for sure, but a couple of big negatives. First, the ship. The ship was a standout. The design, the layout, decoration, I think is first class. The details, like we saw on the walls in the British pub, to the museum-like areas near the Raj Polo Tea House. There are so many venues on the ship that in this video, if you can believe it, I even left some bits out. Of course, without staying there, I was not able to cover the yacht club, which I fully intend to someday. Let me know in the comments if you were tempted or have cruised with MSC and Yacht Club. I can't speak from experience, but I don't think you need extra luxury venues on a ship with so many refined spaces. Another thing I liked, which I don't think you always get on other ships, is the choice of outside seating in many of the restaurants and bars. This is great for warmer seasons as I prefer to sit outside sometimes. It certainly is a benefit for those smoking passengers. There were also a lot of pools on board, large hot tubs, and plenty of sun lounging space. This definitely helps spread people out and make it not too hard to find a sun lounging space. For food, the dining options seemed endless on this ship. A grab-and-go place like burger and pizza meant you didn't have to worry about ever missing a dining time. With 2 buffets for lunch, it didn't get too crowded, but as always, you want to avoid the busy times in the buffet. The food in the main dining room, as I mentioned, was hit or miss. That said, I recommend getting one of the specialty dining packages before your cruise and get the best value on these elevated restaurants. You don't have to select which restaurant or pick a time until after you board. Now, you might think drinking water is the most basic included item in food and beverage on a cruise. Well, I was surprised on this ship to find filtered water sometimes as the only water option for purchase. Truly free tap water is available, but only in the buffet and main dining rooms when they are open. Everywhere else you pay to fill a glass or bottle from a vending machine against your onboard account. Yes, it's included in a drinks package, but you are still paying for drinking water, and that didn't sit too well with me. And as for entertainment, like other cruise companies, MSC offers a wide range of activities and shows. I think what makes it distinctively MSC is the focus on nightlife and dancing. Every night on board there is something going on to the early hours. I didn't show the karaoke, but that is covered too in the designated TV studio and bar. During the day there were a few productions going on, and then quizzes, fitness classes, dance lessons, and games all over the ship, but not everywhere, so there was plenty of quiet spots too. The quality of the productions was nothing short of professional, maybe not the best at sea, but certainly up there. And because of the multiple languages across the passengers, there's not much dialogue, and the focus is more on music. Dialogue tends to be in English as the most broadly understood language. The staff were friendly. It's amazing how they're able to remember you from the day before when they deal with thousands of people, but they will remember your drink order or the booking you have later. There were a few language or accent barriers here and there, but that is part of international travel, so that's no bother. And for overall value, after taking MSC a few times now, I can confirm that it offers great value for money. We went for a lot of upsells too on cocktails and specialty dining special items, but these were not extortionate prices. Also on port stops, the MSC-operated shuttle transfers were the best option, reasonably priced and frequent. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like to let me know if it was helpful. I am the Walking Cruiser. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.